When I think about the concept of home in relation to our virtual field trip program, the word that comes to mind is connection. Everything we do in a virtual field trip is designed to facilitate the connection between the students on the other side of the technology and the works of art in our collection, the content that we're exploring together, and the facilitator who is guiding that experience. Some people might be surprised to know that the NCMA has been doing virtual field trips since 2017. We use certain techniques to help break down those barriers that exist between the students and the art and the facilitator as a human being. When we connect with students in a virtual field trip, we work hard to make them feel at home in a virtual space, so that when they walk in this museum or any museum in the future, they feel like they know what to do. They feel like the museum is a place for them.
Home means community and connection and belonging, and I think that a lot of people have that here. And with Music at the Museum, which is our virtual concert series, I think we've had a new and unique opportunity to bring artists of different levels and make them feel at home here and really represent the diversity of music that our state has to offer and the diversity of people that are represented in this state. Being able to bring the artists into the homes of our audiences, new and old, and letting people see themselves in our space and connect, really connect with the museum. I love seeing the joy in people's faces when they're here, and I love the opportunity to be a stepping stone or a home for artists of all kinds. So I think arts in general has a unique ability to sort of to connect people and to help them emote and have catharsis or just to uplift through beauty. And so we have all of these beautiful fine arts, but music also has that potential in a big way, and it has its own energy, brings its own energy to the table. I've really had the pleasure of talking to a lot of the musicians that come through, and their relationship to the art that we have hanging on the walls or to this institution has been really amazing, because they see themselves not in one single media, but they see a connection to how art is made and to what sort of is behind it all.
Working in the Parks Department has given me a nice sense of home here at the museum. Being able to work outside is where I really like to be, and we get a chance to bring that sense of home to everyone who visits the museum. We have a variety of different plants planted in the volunteer garden that you would be used to seeing in someone's backyard. When you walk through, it's really amazing to see all the different types that you would never see in an environment like this. The upper meadow, where we have a lot of wildflowers planted. So if you really like nature and like being out in the open and like seeing a lot of colorful flowers, then that's definitely the place for you. And then the sunflower field. We have about 5 different varieties of sunflowers planted in the field, and a mixture of cosmos and zinnias that are planted along the edge. And if you stand on top of the sunflower field, you can look down and see that there's an outline of an A in the walking path that you go through the field in. Sunflowers hit home for me usually, so I'm hoping they'll do the same for you.
At the museum, I'm part of a team that considers it our goal and mission to be your host and make sure as guests you always feel welcome and included in everything that we're doing. This is part of our ticketing process, our greeting process, and of course in our retail store. So as part of the visitor experience and retail team, we all recognize that the concept of home means something different to everybody. But every single one of those experiences is very important to us, and it's our passion and mission to meet you where you're at and make it the best experience it can be. That can be in the park, that can be just visiting us in our permanent collection, a special exhibit, or in our museum store. We're here to make sure you always feel at home at the museum.
In the museum park, we work every day to create an engaging landscape that is a home away from home for our visitors to set up their hammocks and engage with the artwork and nature. And we also do plantings that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also help support our wildlife, whether it's pollinators that they support. Also lots of bushes and trees that support our birds, like the bluebirds that I invite everyone to come to the park in the morning to see the flocks of bluebirds hunting in the meadow. It's a beautiful sight to see them out there. Also, it's a great time at the end of July and August this year to come see our sunflower fields in the morning. The flowers are all facing the sun and it's really beautiful.
The NCMA Film Club was created as a way to be able to watch a film and then be able to join a virtual meeting to talk about some of the themes that were addressed in the film. We were able to collaborate with 2 film festivals and 1 film organization based out of Charlotte. The 2 film festivals were the North Carolina Latin American Film Festival and the Lumbee Film Festival. And the film organization was Cine Casual, based in Charlotte. And what we were able to do is we were able to create this event where they brought their audience and we brought our audience, and we were able to create this sense of home and become a family and openly talk about these themes in the film. We're looking forward to welcoming everybody back at the museum and hope to create a sense of home through our park, our programming, our food, and our collection and exhibitions. We hope to see you soon.